Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at the Angel Final Form Frieza at 55% in the dupe system. So my Frieza currently is, 55%, no skill orbs, no link levels at all. This is as if you just pull the unit, you're going to check him out right away. So yeah, we're gonna check him out right away. But the first thing I want to show you is my my results on the banner. This took a long time to complete for the summons here. So you guys saw my solo video that I dropped when the banner first released. You guys saw my video with Toon Rami. By the way, if you haven't checked out Toon's part, don't watch my part. It's kind of bad. Watch Toon's part because that was a video. Yeah, this banner in total it ended up taking me about 5,000 stones to Rainbow Frieza, which on a 7 featured normal Dokkan Fest banner is quite bad. But what's interesting is we only pulled 3 Keflas, we only pulled 4 Namek Gokus in like 5,000 stones, which is pretty frightening. But I literally, when I pulled my 4th copy of Frieza, I hadn't pulled a single copy of Cooler up until then, and I have 6. So it took about 2,500 stones to get that last copy of Frieza, which is pretty bad. I ended up pulling 6 Coolers in that time. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, I pulled 9, and then the Int Angel Frieza, I pulled 11. And then the Transforming Frieza I pulled 5. So overall, could have been way, way worse, but it definitely could have been way better. For some reason, I always get pretty bad luck when these Wicked Bloodline units come out. But we're going to be taking a look at him on 3 different teams in this video. The first team we're going to be taking a look at is his own team. And I feel like this is a pretty good indication of how good he is just as a leader because of the fact that we have 2 units on this team that generally struggle for ki in some aspect. We have the physical Super Saiyan 2 LR Vegeta and the Tech Broly. Now they're not like super bad in terms of ki, but if they don't get their 18 ki super attacks off, they are significantly weaker than they could be. And I feel like the extra, the 1 ki leader skill that you're getting from the Frieza, as well as the the friend leader, because you're going to be running 2 of them. That extra 2 ki that you're giving to both those units is going to be pretty impactful, so we'll run this team. We're going to be running him on the representatives of Universe 7 as well. I think we will take this team into SBR just to see how well he's able to do on this team. He doesn't link up the best, obviously, with the units here, but what's interesting is he actually does link up fairly well with Goku and Frieza, because they do, I think, end up sharing, shocking speed, turnover power, and fierce battle, so that's 5 ki that they share between each other, which is actually pretty good. So that will be this team. And then finally, we're going to be looking at the Transformation Boost team. Him and Cooler, which is weird because him and Cooler actually don't share that many links. And the reasoning for that is because Cooler has a lot of those villainy links. I think it's Thirst for Conquest and what else? Big Bad Bosses, Brutal Beatdown. Frieza doesn't have those. So they only share 3 links with each other, but regardless, this team's still going to be really, really good. What we're going to do is we're going to start things off with a Dokkan event. We're going to go into SBR, and then we're going to go into a longer event to just, get at least one of each of the different styles of events that exist in this game, so that we can get an accurate representation of how good this Frieza actually is across all, the whole stratosphere of this game. So we'll start off with the Dokkan event. We will be right back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into Frieza's own Dokkan event, and we're going to be bringing his own team, obviously the Resurrected Warriors / Otherworld Warriors team. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I specifically won't go down the path that gets us the extra ki. Hopefully we don't get stuck with ones and 2s only. Okay, cool, we're going to skip that. I just want to have an accurate representation of how good this is. Actually, our rotations are perfect, because I want to have both Friezas linked up with each other. And we're going to go ahead and transform one of them right off the bat, because as you guys should be aware of at this point, the transformation conditions are nothing. So you can actually transform whatever you want. As you will see right here, the transformation becomes available immediately. So me and the friend both have, so this is the friend right here, we both have nothing at all, no skill orbs, no link levels at all, so it doesn't matter who we transform, but I'm going to go ahead and transform mine. And what we're going to do on the other rotations, we'll have the the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta alongside, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta being the Angel LR one, alongside the Goku, so that he's able to activate his unit super attack consistently over there. And the Broly will be floating, the Tech Majin Buu will be floating. I love this Tech Majin Buu. And then we're going to have the Majin Vegeta, the Tech one, floating around also. So the one thing to keep in mind is with this Frieza in his pre-transformed state, he does want to get hit so that he can get the extra attack and defense boost, just off the bat, and that lasts for 5 turns, I believe. So starting out with defense, we have 64k for the untransformed one and then 70k for the transformed version. Now the transformed version of this guy, he actually ends up getting an 80% attack and defense when he launches a super attack. So the defense that you see initially is a little bit deceptive. It's not actually going to be 70k throughout the whole turn. But we'll go ahead and go with this guy right here, and then, you know, I don't expect this Frieza to live. Even at 55%, no links, like, we have full links active, right? Because they both share the full links with each other, pre-transformed plus post-transformed. But we have no skill orbs, no link levels, no offensive or defensive support at all. It's pretty much just a raw rotation right here. So I'm gonna eat this, and we're at 2 million. That's pretty good for 55% nothing. So this is literally, you pulled the unit, you leveled them up, and you max the super attack level, and that's it. And then this guy's at 3.1. Wow. I am actually pretty impressed by that. 3.1 million with just any stun. He's a great chance to stun. Okay. Wow. I'm pretty impressed by that. So I'm actually going to keep the Vegeta in the middle because he does, I believe, share prodigies. No, he shares royal lineage with this Vegeta, which is an extra 1 key, I think, which is worth it. We're going to do this with Goku. The Vegeta, like, Vegeta right now would be at starting, what does that be, 15 key? Yeah, if you didn't have the extra 2 key from both leaders, but yeah, we're going to be able to get a max key super attack there pretty easily, and then Vegeta over here can give you those. You get the extra boost from the 3 orbs. This is why I think this leader skill, the double, you know, whammy of this leader skill is actually pretty good. You have units like this Vegeta who otherwise wouldn't be in a great position to super every single turn easily. Okay, we're getting super by Frieza here. This Vegeta is going to hit like not 7 million, maybe like 6 million or something. No support on the rotation. He's at, okay, 5.1, not 6. Oh, not quite 6 million, but still pretty good. Keep in mind that, by the way, this is 150% leader skill. So if this was 170, that would maybe approach 6 million, not quite hit it though. All right, let's just continue trucking along. And something else to note is that the pre-transformed version of this Frieza, he actually does stack defense infinitely. So he's at 125k defense after 1 super attack, which is pretty good. He's going to stack again after he does the super in this turn. So Tech Broly, what we're going to do is we're going to grab these and we're going to give Broly those blue orbs. So Broly, you notice he's starting at 8 key, which he normally wouldn't. I guess this wouldn't really make that big of a difference because he's going to be 2 key over the 12 key anyway, so we'll just go ahead and grab that. I do want to get Broly on the other rotation, though, because he's going to share Prepare for Battle with that Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, which is going to help him a lot, because it's just a free 2 key for him. Alright, so pretty consistent 2 million attack stat. By the way, he also seals, in case you didn't realize, so it's pretty stupid. And this guy is still at 3.1. I don't know if this guy, can this guy still be stunned? Probably. There's a 70% chance to stun. To get to enemies that can actually be stunned, so double digits as well, which is to be expected. And then Broly's going to super for not that much damage. But keep in mind, yeah, it is, again, still a 150% leader. And another super, okay. And we'll finish him off with the next rotation. They're not going to transform. Yeah, the Goku's not going to transform because he's below 80% health, or whatever the condition is. Alright, well, actually, I'll probably have Vegeta just kill him here. Grab all these. Grab that, doesn't matter what we do here because he's going to die from Vegeta. And what's he going to be at, like 4.8 or something? 4.9, because it's a little bit lower because we don't have that Royal Lineage link active here. But that's still pretty good. Again, 150% leader skill, so... Alright, goodbye. Moving on, I believe this is the final phase? Yeah, this is the final phase, so we're getting Vegeta to transform. The reason why I brought this Vegeta on the team is so that he would link up with the Angel Vegeta on the other rotation and give him that Royal Lineage link, but other than that, he's not really super useful. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put him there. He's at 154k defense, so that's more than enough than we need for this Dokkan event. We'll do this, we'll drop the greens, and then we'll give the Vegeta the orbs that he needs for the extra boost. That's going to be enough for the super effective, but not enough for guard, but it doesn't matter because he's not even getting attacked in the first place. If we get super, we're probably going to end up taking nothing anyway. So yeah, sitting at 2 million, just easy, casual. You know, pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. And then the one in the middle is at 3 million. Literally turn 1, 3 million from 55%, no link levels, no support. 150% leader skill, by the way. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And then Vegeta is at 2.1. So, that is super effective against all types, though. So, and then we're going to get one final look at the rotation on the other end, which should be the one to finish off. And then Broly's transforming. I guess we can use 2 active skills here. We can use Broly's active skill and Vegeta's active skill as well. That's pretty good. Nothing's going to survive that. I think we'll go ahead and use Broly's. We'll just because Broly hasn't really had a chance to do anything in this video so far. So we will have Broly decimate Frieza, and then we'll move on to the next stage we're going to do. So you got anything bonus in the middle? He does with a prepare for battle. Yeah, whatever. We'll just have him kill him here. It's fine. We're going to move on to SBR next. We'll do Super Battle Road, and I'm not going to do the full event. We will do like just bits and pieces of it. I just want to see how well Frieza's able to tank and you know, actually deal damage and stuff, because pre-transformed he's doing so much that I don't think he really even needs to tank that well to be impactful. But we'll go ahead and jump over there and we'll see how well he does. Alright, so we're going to jump into the Representatives of Universe 7 stage of SBR, and again, we're going to try and have Frieza get linked up alongside Goku and Frieza because they do share 5 ki with each other, which is actually better than you would think. Plus, they're also sharing Fierce Battle, so we'll see how the rotations look, and we'll just like jump around a little bit. Alright, so he's on the second. It's going to take a while to get them linked up with each other. This is pretty unlucky. You know what? We're going to restart until we get a decent rotation. Alright, this is probably good enough. So I'm going to leave Frieza in the first rotation. Goku and Frieza are going to come onto this rotation in 2 turns from now. Frieza can transform right away, but I'm not going to have him transform. I think what I'm going to do is... The thing is, if we get supered by Basil right away, we are probably dead. But if we don't get supered by Basil right away, we're probably actually in a good spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal Lavender. We're going to go ahead and seal Lavender by doing that. Yeah, that's good. No, we'll go ahead and get these. Goku will have you attack Bergamo. The reason why I'm sealing Lavender, by the way, is because at the end of the rotation, Vegeta's being attacked by everyone. And him being an AGL type, we don't want Lavender to just destroy him. Goku will attack Bergamo, so we'll give you those. And then Vegeta, we will attack, I guess, Basil. But keep in mind the defense here. Frieza is getting a much higher defensive number after he gets attacked here. That's why I'm praying he doesn't get just supered immediately by Basil. But we'll go ahead and give Vegeta this and hope that we live. If not, it's a good like experiment. So 100k, but that's fine because we're going to raise our defense twice, once by getting hit and then once from the super attack. So let's see how much Frieza takes after this, and we're sealing him. Damn, if that actually was an additional super. Okay, by the way, he also can dodge. So there we go. Taking 9 damage, by the way, as well. So that's pretty good. Again, it just takes him like 1 hit to get ramped up. And then once you have that 1 hit actually go off, he's completely fine to, you know, tank whatever usually. Alright, so we'll go ahead and skip to the next time he comes on rotation. Alright, well, we ended up spirit bombing them down and killing them all, so we're going to go into this next rotation with something interesting to do, which is the spirit bomb, and we're going to have the rotation set up the way we want it to be. So let's see if there's any attacks at the front. There are... Wow, there's like 4. That sucks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and spirit bomb Ribrianne, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to... We kind of... I mean, it would be stupid to not use an item here, but I do want to just see how well we're able to tank this without using an item, I guess. Alright, well, there we go with that. We'll move you back over here. So notice how they're actually starting at, what is that, 14 ki? That's actually pretty good. 70k. So he's getting hit. The first hit is going to be from Ribrianne, which is bad because we just saw that he takes about 100k from type disadvantage without his passive active. I mean, he's going to die. If we don't heal up, he's going to die. I'm going to actually use an item because we already know we'd probably die if we didn't use an item now. I'll go ahead and use a Princess Snake. I think that's probably enough to live. We'll go ahead and super Rosie here. Goku and Frieza will have you just take down. I guess we'll have you super Cocoons because we have so many SDR units on the other rotation. And then Kaioken Goku, I guess we'll also have you target Ribrianne. And I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, we have, what is that, 30% damage reduction active here? Alright, at least we didn't get supered first. There's the dodging kicking in. Okay, yeah, 8,000 is not bad. And yeah, once we super here, we should be good to go. Even if we get supered here, we should live. Even if Ribrianne supers us, I don't think we would die. It would be close. There's the seal. There's the... He's actually dodging quite a lot, honestly. I'm pretty impressed by that. 5.2 million from them. Okay. And they honestly... Is Rosie dead? No way, right? Or not Rosie, Kakunsa. No, Kakunsa's alive. Alright, so that was with the Spirit Bomb active, skill active too, so keep that in mind. But pretty decent job tanking the Red Frieza, dodging, kicking in as well. Okay, so yeah, Ribrianne is dead here. That's pretty decent. I'll accept that for sure. Okay, so here's a situation where you have to make a decision. Do you want to remain untransformed, or do you want to go ahead and transform? Now, the reason why I believe you probably want to remain untransformed in this scenario is because of the defense. You have 180k defense, which is pretty insane, considering, you know, almost no investment in the character at all. There is support from 17, though. But if you do transform, keep in mind that this extra 50% that you're getting, you know, that from being attacked that first turn is going to go away if you transform. So you're going to get hit, you know, if you get supered in that first slot, you're going to get fairly hard if you do get supered there. So I think I'm going to remain untransformed, and we're just going to go ahead and finish her off with this. But even if we get supered, honestly, it's probably not even going to do that much damage. 180k defense for SPR, that's non... Okay, yeah, this is a good experiment. How much are we going to take, like 40k max? How much is this going to do? Oh, actually it did 80k. Okay, that's, you know, not little, but it's not that bad. If we had transformed, that would have been probably more along the lines of like 110k or something like that. So that's, I think, why you want to remain untransformed there. Alright, so I actually died in that last fight. I got supered like 3 times at the start, and I just died. So we're jumping back into this first stage. I just want to see... I want to see how well we're able to tank transformed. It's probably going to be bad, and there's no reason why you should even put him in the first slot and transform in this sort of event. But it's just an experiment. This is not what you should be doing. I just want to see how well he's going to tank this. In Super Battle Road, you really don't want to transform him immediately unless you're in slot 2, right? So if you have him linked up alongside himself, I guess, for instance, right? You have one untransformed in slot 1, and then you have one who is transformed in slot 2, because he's getting that massive boost plus the 70% chance to stun when he supers. So 78k defense, that's going to go up a lot once we super, but again, we're getting attacked a million times before we even super attack. And the same thing goes for LR, Goku, and Frieza, because they also get all their defense when they super, so this is not going to end well. I'm just telling you right now. We'll go ahead and attack Bergamo, because he's supering, or he's attacking after we attack, so we can stun him. We'll just focus Bergamo, whatever. Bergamo must die. That's the theme of this turn right here. So let's see if we survive. Probably not. 68k, 100k, 100k, and we lived. 2.6 million. Is this going to stun? If it does, it's actually pretty impressive. Okay, yeah, we lived. We didn't die. I thought for sure we would. So, definitely not the strategy you want to be using when you use this guy in SPR. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, we are actually dead. So that's fine. We're going to go ahead and move on to Infinite Dragon Ball History, and we'll use him on the Transformation Boost team. Alright, so here we are, turn 1. We can transform if we want to. I think in longer events it's pretty obvious that you don't want to go ahead and transform immediately. We get anything else in the middle here with Toa? We do not. So turn 1, 92,000 defense. Obviously we have 2 supports here, which is why. But we're going to super get a bunch of more defense, and once we get hit, we're also going to get a bunch more defense. So this should be pretty, you know, nonchalant here. Just going to go ahead and put the hurting on Yamcha. Hopefully we don't kill him. I don't think we should with the 1.68 million attack stat. But yeah, we're going to seal him, do a bunch of damage, and lower his attack. Like, this guy does everything. Lowers attack, seals, dodges, stuns. Like, it's the definition of like a utility-based unit that also does like 5 million attack stats. But yeah. By the way, take a look at this rotation. We have Baby and Bojack. They're both fairly... Well, Bojack is older than Baby by a while, obviously, but none of them are new. But they do share like 3 links with each other, which is pretty decent. I'm going to give Bojack... I just want to show off this one rotation, and then we'll move on. But I want to give Baby this, because Baby... I don't have him at full level 10. I think I'm only missing 1 link. Yeah, Shattering Limit. This Bojack is full level 10. I really do want to work on this Boo, because I use him on like every team. So we'll do that coming up soon, probably. So they're both going to get ATK super attacks. I think Krillin has like no chance of living this. Baby, keep in mind, is not even getting his full passive. 3.5 million. And if he doesn't kill him, Bojack will. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much just autopilot, right? Yeah, Baby just killed him. with his Frieza, because what is his defense at now after one turn? It's at 179,000. We do have double support again with Cooler, but that is fine. We're just going to keep supering with him. And I think after this turn, we'll probably skip to the later in the event. And then we'll probably just wrap up the video. But he's at 2.52. It's pretty good on transform to 55%. I'll take that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else to really say here. Damn, that could have been additional super. I think even if we get supered here, we wouldn't take any damage. But pretty easy. Pretty easy. At this point, Frieza's passive should be worn out, but he's still at 175k because he's been supering every turn. And it's only been like 2 turns since we showed him last, but yeah, at this point we pretty much just win. There's nothing that can stop us from winning. I'm trying to get Toa's passive proc where we get like the full heal and stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and transform Frieza and just blow him up. But I don't know, it's not that easy. We have to get super low for it to actually happen. And with this team, it's gonna be pretty hard to do that. There's a passive procking once more, and we're going to go ahead and maybe show like one more turn. Maybe we'll transform him, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the video there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and transform Frieza here and probably end the video. There he is at 304,000. So we can literally just leave him in slot 1, even though he's fighting an STR-type enemy and he's not going to take any damage. But we're going to go ahead and transform. He's going to lose some defense because he's going to lose that 50% bonus that he gets from being hit pre-transform. But this is going to be a pretty decent number just because we have 2 coolers. Keep in mind, he doesn't stack attack, he just stacks defense. So it's not like he's stronger on turn 14 than he is on turn 1 when you transform him. It's the same. But right now he's at 218k. He's going to get an extra, what is it, like an 80% boost or something? Yeah, an extra 80% defense boost from supering here. It's pretty ridiculous. We're going to do this, we're going to have Cooler get these, and at this point we should be good to go. Like, unless we get supered, even if we get supered, I don't see us dying. But what are we at here? We're at a 3.86 million attack stat. That's pretty good. Now if we get supered, we're definitely not going to die. I don't even think we take damage. I don't think, maybe we would take a little bit of damage, but damage we actually get super there. But 3.8 million, 55%, no skill orbs, no link levels. That's it, just straight power. So that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll come back with a rainbow showcase for him because I do have all the dupes that I need to rainbow him. That's going to be a longer video, you know, one of those super long showcases that I like to do. So if you're into that, stay tuned. That's coming at some point soon here. I'm gonna try and link level him up a little bit before I do that. Keep in mind he's at link level 1 for everything, so it's gonna take a while. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.